Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast, your one-stop shop for daily Miami Heat content. My name is Amir. For today's episode, I want to talk about the 2024 NBA draft, and I want to talk about Dalton Knect specifically, and I want to talk about how he's been playing really well, how he's been making waves with the Los Angeles Lakers, and I want to analyze whether or not the Miami Heat missed out on Dalton Knect and made the wrong decision in drafting Kel'el Ware. So Dalton Knect, the 17th overall pick by the Lakers, has been turning heads early this season. More specifically, last night, he erupted for 37 points against the Utah Jazz. He was the best player on the court at the time and outplayed LeBron and everybody else, Lauri Markkanen. And he set an NBA single game rookie record with 9 3-pointers made, which is just insane. I know it's early on. It's only 11 games or so, or 12 games in the season. But for him to score 37 points on this roster with the Los Angeles Lakers as like a fifth option after Reeves and LeBron and AD and maybe even Rui or D'Angelo, I think is really impressive. His numbers right now that he's averaging are pretty good. They're not like insane, but he is showcasing his versatility and offensive ability on the court. So right now in 14 games, he is playing 21 minutes per game, averaging 11.3 points, 2.5 rebounds, 1.1 assists. But here's the thing. He's in the 50 40-90 club right now. So he's shooting 52.3% from the field. He is shooting 46.4% from three on 5 attempts. So pretty good volume for a rookie. And he's shooting 92.3% from the free throw line. So incredible start to his rookie season. And again, those numbers might not jump off your page, but again, look at his role on this Lakers team. So those numbers are pretty damn good. He's averaging like 20 points per game over the last 5 games. So there is going to be an uptick, I think, in his points per game as he's going to be relied upon more in the rotation. So at the Miami Heat, we obviously know that they selected Kel'el Ware from Indiana, and he has not been in the rotation. He simply is not playing at this moment right now. He's getting a few minutes here and there in garbage time, and he's not playing as much as Dalton Knect or other players in his draft class. So he's only played 48 minutes, I believe, across 6 or 7 total games. So let me double check real quick. So Kel'el Ware, he's played 8 games, averaging only 6 minutes per game. So he's just not getting the opportunity right now. So there's no fault on that. He's not ready. He's still raw. He is going to be a part of this Miami Heat's rotation in future. But right now we know Erik Spoelstra, like most Heat fans know, he doesn't really play rookies. He played Jaime Jaquez a lot because he was a 4-year senior, 22 years old. And because of all the injuries we had last year with Jimmy Butler, Haywood Highsmith, Caleb Martin. So he was thrusted into that role. We saw with Kevin Love out for personal reasons, Kel'el Ware gets some time. Thomas Bryant was getting some time as well. He's not in the rotation right now. So I am a little surprised that Thomas Bryant and Ware are both completely out of the rotation. So we know Spo is playing small ball again, which he typically likes, but I'm kind of confused and not sure if we made the right decision, because right now we still enjoy playing small ball, and Knecht is a 6'7" small forward who does have some size, who has the skill set that the Miami Heat have lacked. I know folks have said that like we already have Duncan Robinson, and we also have like Pele Larson. So like, what's the point? He's a better prospect than both of those guys. So considering again the Heat's roster, Knecht's skill set as a sharpshooter and a dynamic scorer could have addressed some of Miami's inconsistencies, which has been points per game, 3-point percentage, his like just the ability to spread the floor, having Bam and Jimmy as your 2 best players. So his ability to create his own shot and his ability to put the ball on the floor and being able to dribble, penetrate, and dunking now. He had 3 or 4 dunks alone in that game against Utah last night. So he is also proving that he's not just a shooter, he's a hooper. Like, he can actually get to the rack. He's pretty athletic. He has that size. So, yeah, I think the Miami Heat potentially have missed out on that opportunity. I think he could have been a great fit for this team. But why did the Miami Heat pass on him? I mean, it's possibly because they prioritize positional needs and size. We didn't have functional size. Bam Adebayo is an undersized center. He's typically, or not typically, but his original position was power forward. And so they saw the potential of adding size with Bam Adebayo. And right now, though, Kel'el Ware is not in the rotation. And so it looks like Knecht is going to be a really good player and a steal for the Los Angeles Lakers. I wanted the Miami Heat to draft Kel'el Ware, but I also was like, hey, Knecht is falling. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick, and he was falling to the Miami Heat. So I thought maybe you just take the best player available, but that kind of bit us in the butt when the best player available at the 10th spot for the Miami Heat at one point in the draft was Winslow. So Justice Winslow was thought to be the better player. He fell to us. But Knecht is looking like the real deal. I know it's only 14 game sample size, but he looks like a really good player. Did the Miami Heat miss out on Knecht? We can't answer that question right now. Obviously, who's to say? It's so early on. We got to look at the next few years so we can compare their careers. But right now, they're both in different positions again. So it was a positional need of why we selected Kel'el Ware over Knecht. But I just really hope Knecht doesn't turn into a star, and that I also hope that Ware is not a bust, kind of like Precious Achiuwa. Even though he's not a full bust, he's been playing decent on the Raptors and the Knicks as a role player. But we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.